important, must for your strategy. What are the organizational project objectives? So these are the questions that you need to ask from yourself before you draw a communication strategy. What is the objective of our company or project that we want to achieve? It can be as vary from anything. It can be just to create a brand awareness. Can be also to create particular sales. But you have heard of SMART goals, right?
Yeah.
SMART. SMART. What is stands for SMART? Smart goals.
Smart goal,
Yeah. So what does it stands for? Specific,
Measurable.
measurable,
Smart.
A.
Attainable.
Attainable or actionable.
Yeah.
R.
Findable.
Timed
Yeah.
and reasonable.
Reasonable.
Realistic.
Smart.
Right? Yeah. Achievable. Achieve means actionable. You can action on it. Realistic means it need to be achievable, attainable. T is time bound. So it needs to have a time around. So SMART goals. So we need to create SMART goals for ourselves. What is the goal that we want to achieve from our strategy? Then what are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats? So you already know what is SWOT. What is SWOT? What are the strengths and weaknesses? Yeah. What is your strength?
My strength is
Internal.
positive all the way.
Yeah. Means internal factors which makes you better than your competitors or your adversaries.
Yes.
Correct? Weaknesses are also internal weaknesses which makes you weaker
Yeah.
or compared to your adversaries.
Yes.
Opportunities are external factors which will put you in an advantage from your competition.
Yes.
And threats are external factors
External factors.
which will put you in weaker position compared to your competition. So which one you can control? Strength, weakness you can control, or opportunity, strength you can control? Which one of them you can influence by yourself?
Internal side we can control.
Internal side, strength and weaknesses you can influence.
Yes.
If you have weaknesses, you can fix it.
Yes.
Right? Can you fix threats?
We can, but
But you cannot influence the opportunities and threats actually, right?
Yes.
You can just react or adapt to those threats to make it positive, but you cannot influence the threat itself, right? So those are controllable or uncontrollable. Okay, so you need to clarify what is the strength and weaknesses of our product or which we are going to launch. Let's say you want to launch a product. So that is what is the strength of our product, what are the weaknesses, what will be the opportunities and what will be the threats of this particular product. If we have any done in the past, what are the lessons that we learned in the past projects? If we have done in the past.
yes.
If we didn't do in the past, there is no problem. But if we have done in the past, did we make any mistakes? So that we can avoid those mistakes again, right?
Based on the previous.
Yes. Then what are the lessons from your industry? Not only yourself, peers.
Yes.
What are the competitors' experiences? What they have tried already, which may have worked and which may not have worked. But it's not necessary that what has not worked for your peers, it will not work for you as well. Or whatever has worked for your competitors, it will work for you also. There is no guarantee, but you need to know so that you can evaluate. Will it work or will it not work for us? So you need to take a conscious decision that if something has worked for our competitors or our peers in the past, will it work for us also or not? Not just immediately blindly accepting, oh, they did last year launch in Novotel, let's do a launch in Novotel also, it will be successful. There is no guarantee like that. So you need to understand, you need to evaluate consciously, will it work for us also not? If it's not, then you need to find something else. If it's gonna work, then okay, you can do it. Then look at the past media coverage, event attendance or web visits. What has happened in the past, results from your past. Speak to your colleagues who are experienced and fresh faced. Why fresh? Why we need to speak to both the colleagues who may have experience and who may have a very fresh view. Freshers.
Maybe pressure.
What means what we are saying is you need to speak to your colleagues who may be experienced and fresh.
I mean, you can balance, the
Because experienced people will tell you what they know already, and the fresh faced people will tell you what they think can be done. So it increases the scope of work, because with experienced people will limit the scope. Oh, this, in my experience, this doesn't work. But the fresh faced people will try to push you your limits, saying that okay, this is what extra we can achieve. Correct? So fresh faced employees are very important, the colleagues are very important, and focus groups, should be balanced. So focus groups and surveys among your key audience. So we normally, before we launch something, we sometimes create the groups. For example, like when I used to work for Shangri-La, we were launching a Chinese restaurant, new restaurant. So what they did is to understand what the consumer may want and how we should communicate what are we doing. So after finally they created the repeated customers groups who used to visit a lot. So they gather them together, offer them the lunch, discuss with them what do they think will be better for future. What did they like in the past? What did not like in the past for their restaurant, and what they expect in future from that particular restaurant. So they devised a communication plan, a strategy how to relaunch the restaurant. So they say, okay, we're gonna keep the historical things. They create the historical path. Whoever has joined the restaurant in the past, the long-serving employees, old consumers, to create a sequence of communications, what they love in the past restaurant and what they expect in the future. So this way they were able to communicate the strength and weaknesses of the future restaurant and identify the opportunities at the same time. So we normally create focus groups so that we can discuss address the concerns of key audience, because our key audience will be our customers, our suppliers, right? So we may want to know what they think about our new product launch. Correct? So